बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या रसूलुल्लाह वस्सलामु अलैका या हबीबल्लाह। प्यारे व्यूअर्स, मैं हूं मलिक फयाज़ अहमद वार्ड एडवोकेट हाई कोर्ट और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल। मेरी आप तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुंच सके। प्यारे व्यूअर्स, आज हम 432 सेक्शन 432 से शुरू करते हैं। 432 एंड 433 reference by presidency magistrate to high court, disposal of case according to decision of high court and direction as to costs omitted by AO 1949। schedule 434 section 434 power to resolve questions arising in original jurisdiction in high court and procedure when questions reserved omitted by the Criminal Procedure Amendment Act 1943। Section 435 power to call for records of inferior courts। The High Court or any session judge may call for and examine the record of any proceedings before any inferior criminal courts statute within the local limits of its or his jurisdiction for the purpose of satisfying itself or himself as to the correctness, legality, or correctness, legality, or propriety of any finding, sentence, or order, recording or passed, and as to the regularity of any proceedings of such inferior courts, and may, when calling for such record, direct that the execution of any sentence be suspended, and if the accused is in confinement, that he be released on bail or on his own bond, pending examination of the record. Explanation: all magistrates shall be deemed to be inferior to the session judge for the purpose of this subsection. Number 2. If any subdivisional magistrate acting under subsection 1 considers that any such finding, sentence, or order is legal or proper, improper, or that any such proceedings are irregular, he shall forward the record with such remarks thereon as the things fit to the district magistrate. Number 4. If an application under this section has been made there to the session judge or district magistrate, no further application shall be entertained by the other of them. Section 436 power to order further inquiry on examination or examining any record under section 435 or otherwise. A. The High Court may direct the session judge to require any magistrate subordinate to him to make, and the session judge himself may direct any magistrate subordinate to him to make further inquiry into any complaint which has been dismissed under section 203 of or subsection 3 of section 204. B. The High Court or session judge may direct that any magistrate to make further inquiry into any proceedings in which order of discharge or release has been made under section 119 provision omitted by Act 1976. Section 438 report to High Court. The district magistrate may, if he thinks fit, on examining under section 435 or otherwise the record of any proceedings, report for the order of the High Court the result of such examination, and when such report certifies a recommendation that a sentence be reserved or altered, may order that the executing of such sentence be suspended, and if the accused is in confinement, that he be released on bail or on his own bond. Number 2, the additional session judge shall have and may exercise of the powers of the session judge under this chapter in respect of any case which may be transferred to him by or under any general or special order of the session judge. Section 439 हाई कोर्ट्स पावर्स ऑफ रिवीजन, ये रिवीजन के मुतालिक है हाई कोर्ट के हवाले से. In the number 1, in the case of any proceedings the record of which has been called for by itself or which otherwise comes to its knowledge, the High Court may in its discretion exercise any of the powers conferred on a court of appeal by section 423, 426, 427, 428 or on a court by section 338 and may enhance the sentence, and when the judges composing the court of revision are equally divided in opinion, the case shall be disposed of in a manner provided by section 429. Number 2, no order under this section shall be made to the prejudice of the accused unless he has had an opportunity of being heard either personally or by pleader in his own defense. Number 3, where the sentence dealt with under this section has been passed by magistrate, the court shall not inflict a greater punishment passed by magistrate, greater punishment for the offence which in the opinion of such court the accused has committed than might have been inflicted for such offence by magistrate of the first class. Number 4, nothing in this section shall be deemed to authorize a high court a convert a finding of actal into one of conviction or b to entertain any proceedings in revision with respect to an order made by the session judge under section 439. A. Number 5, where under this code an appeal lies and no appeal is brought, no proceedings by way of revision shall be entertained at the instant of the party who could have appealed. Number 6, notwithstanding anything contained in this section, any convicted person to whom an opportunity has been given under the subsection 2 of showing cause why his sentence should not be entertained shall in showing cause be entitled also to show cause against his conviction. आज तक के लिए बस इतना ही. इंशाल्लाह कल एक नई वीडियो के साथ आपके पास हाज़िर हूँगा. कल तक के लिए मुझे इजाज़त दें. इजाज़त लेने से पहले मेरी आप तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुँच सके और आप कानून से आगाही हासिल कर सकें. अल्लाह आपका हामी और नासिर हो. अल्लाह हाफिज़.